All right, so our first league winner today, we want to talk about Romeo Doubs. We mentioned him earlier in the podcast. If you're watching this online, check out the long form of the podcast. We post it every week where podcasts are posted. iTunes, Spotify, whole 9 yards. We go through games. We get a lot deeper. Come check us out. Maybe you'll stay a while. But let's talk about Romeo Doubs. This man, he has league winner written all over him. Anytime we could talk about a young target who they've compared, loosely compared. They're not calling him this, but loosely compared his skill set to Davante Adams. So if they're looking for someone to fill a Davante Adams-like role in this offense, which we've seen the first 2 weeks, they need somebody to design plays for. Anytime you utter those words, I'm all over going after this guy. Like in deep leagues, he's stashed on a bench somewhere. But in a standard league, go get this man on the waiver wire right now. Do not hesitate. Drop somebody on your bench. If you are in a league where he's stashed somewhere and he's not being started, go after him now because next week will be too late.
Well, if you need wide receiver depth, right? If someone's hurt, Mike Evans, Keenan Allen, any of those guys that you need some help, it's a good pickup.
All right.
Can I add to your Romeo Doubs?
Please.
So some of the biggest takeaways for me was in week 2, his snap percentage jumped from a 37% snaps played in week 2 to 89% in week 3 this past
more
week.
Than
okay,
double.
So that's a good telltale sign. Now, obviously, Green Bay, they are banged up a little bit on the outside, but the fact is, Romeo Doubs came in, he started, and he took the reins there, right? So he got the opportunity and he took full advantage there. 8 targets, caught all 8 of them in week 3 for 73 yards. He's dynamic, run after catch. More out of all of his receiving yards this year, about 60 to 70% of his receiving yards are all run after catch. Okay, so that's good there. And then Green Bay really seemed to kind of dumb it down for him, right? Like it was some hot routes, as Brandon said. It was just some scripted plays that was for him, made it easier for him.